We are back. I appreciate the break right there. We are back and we are ready to get into our first hobby of the Prizm draft picks of the night. I'm excited for this. I hope you are as well. We're looking at 5 autos, 5 silver Prizm parallels, and 10 Prizm parallels for this one. Alrighty. Break 855, the 797 2001 Prizm draft picks hobby. Pick your team. Five packs, 8 cards per pack. Alrighty, we have James Robinson of the Jaguars, followed by Darren Waller of the Raiders. And then it's our auto. And it is Tyreek Black, and that is out of 75. Tyreek Black of the Indianapolis Colts, and that is going to be going to Cade.
Is that the first card?
It was the third card. There was two veterans ahead of him. And then we've got the Red Crusade, Patrick Surtain, the second of the Denver Broncos. Followed by Asante Samuel Jr. of the Los Angeles Chargers. Look at those defensive backs. This one out of 149. Then we've got Antonio Gibson, silver of the Washington football team, going to Mark, and Javon Holland of the Miami Dolphins going to Lewis. And then Jamie Newman of the Eagles going to Cynthia. Deshaun Watson of Houston, followed by T. Higgins of Cincinnati. And then the auto is Michael Strachan. Michael Strachan of the Indianapolis Colts. Dual Colts autos right there going to Cade. Followed by Baker Mayfield of Cleveland. Then we've got Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts, the blue Kwity Paye, and that is out of 199, followed by a silver Sam Ehlinger of the Indianapolis Colts, also going to Cade. We've got the Trey Sermon RC of the 49ers and the Greg Rousseau RC of the Buffalo Bills. The 49ers going to Lucas and the Bills going to Derek. And John, I'm going to need more sleeves when you get a chance. Into the third pack here. We've got Ronald Jones the second, followed by Allen Robinson the second, and then our auto is going to be James Wiggins. James Wiggins from the Cincinnati Bearcats, now of the Arizona Cardinals, and that is going to Will. Followed by a red All-Americans Devonta Smith. Then we of the Philadelphia Eagles, that's going to Cynthia. Then we've got Sean Wade. Sean Wade of the Baltimore Ravens, and that is going to Jonathan. Followed by Joe Mixon of the Bengals. Then we've got an All-Americans Sean Wade of the Ravens going to Jonathan, and Carlos Boogie Basham of the Buffalo Bills going to Derek. Yeah, he is in high production, apparently. That's wild. We've seen so many of him this evening. They must know that he's going to be like one of the best defensive ends to ever play the game. Chris Carson of Seattle, Justin Jefferson of Minnesota. Followed by, out of 149, it's a Miami Hurricane defensive end, but this time it's Jalen Phillips. Jalen Phillips of the Miami Dolphins. And that is going to be going to Lewis. Then Kenyon Drake, red wave right there. Followed up by Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford, the purple of the Los Angeles Rams. And that's out of 149. Followed up by Trevon Moehrig. Trevon Moehrig of the Las Vegas Raiders. And Jason Owa of the Baltimore Ravens. Followed by a Crusade, Greg Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills going to Derek. I feel like he's definitely, like, of the first round picks, the one we pull the most. Derek Carr of the Raiders, followed by Henry Ruggs the third. And then we have a Minnesota Viking going to Matthew. Though there could be a lot going on for break 1000. We will figure it out, but we'll do something fun. We've got Amar Smith Marset is the auto, and that is a Minnesota Viking going to Matthew. And that's our 5th of 5 autos right there. Then we've got the red Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins going to Lewis, and that is not numbered. Followed by the blue Pat Freiermuth out of 245 of the Steelers going to Lucas. Ryan Tannehill of the Titans, followed by Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals going to Will. And Mac Jones of the New England Patriots going to Andrew. And that's the first big rookie QB that we've gotten out of this one. All right, let's run down these rooks. I would not be blowing out 1,000 candles. Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals going to Will. Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to, out of 249, going to Lucas. Jalen Waddle red of the Eagles going to, or of Miami, going to Lewis. The Crusade, Greg Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills going to Derek. Then we got Jason Owa of the Ravens to Jonathan. Trevon Moehrig of the Las Vegas Raiders going to Carlos. Then we got Carlos Boogie Basham of the Bills going to Derek. Sean Wade of the Baltimore Ravens going to Jonathan. The 2 Sean Wades back-to-back. Then we got Devonta Smith of the Eagles to Cynthia. Greg Rousseau to Derek. Trey Sermon of the 49ers to Lucas. Sam Ellinger of the Colts going to Cade. Kwity Paye of the Colts going to Cade. Jamie Newman of the Eagles going to Cynthia. Javon Holland of the Dolphins going to Lewis. Asante Samuel Jr. of the Chargers going to Mark. And Patrick Surtain of the Broncos going to Jonathan. And now on to our featured cards. Amir Smith Marset of the Minnesota Vikings, and that is going to Matthew, and that is out of 99. Then we've got Michael Strachan of the Colts going to Cade. James Wiggins of the Arizona Cardinals going to Will. And Tariq Black of the Colts, this one out of 75 going to Cade. And then our big auto, the Jalen Phillips out of the Dolphins, that one out of 149 going to Lewis. And the bigger hit is the Mac Jones base RC of the New England Patriots going to Andrew. And that's the end of break 797.